Okay, I'm about to sound like I'm bipolar right now. And just bear with me. I just want you to just listen. Let's just listen. Just listen. I have to tell the truth about the entirety of the stock market and the crypto market. But I'm going to tell you something different right now that I guess I didn't say much on the other video because we got three people. We got people just entering the market. They are in the sweet spot. We got people that are experienced, like most of you and I. We're going to be okay either way. And we got people that bought at the top. And those are three different messages because they got three different paths, right? So what I'm going to do is get right to it and show you guys what I'm talking about. And this is going to sound corny, but I was just looking at this phrase: life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. This, you guys know, is a quote, right? Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. It's called the Declaration of Independence. And this is going to sound corny, but if you want to be financially independent, you got to fight. Now, let's just look at a few things in this stock market, okay? The video I just posted, I was showing you guys this, right? Now, I know my tone, my level was down and all of that because I know some of you guys are going to panic, tap out and say the entire stock market is a scam and crypto is a scam. It's not. The big boys are making money. And sometimes there's manipulation and then there's sometimes the things that happen. Well, the tariffs is what's happening right now, okay? So this is not the market makers doing it. This is the economy. This is fear. This is people risk off, right? And they're going to risk off assets. There's over $7 trillion in money markets waiting to be deployed into this market, right? But if we look, I was just showing this. Now, this is the QQQ, which you can buy. And I said I bought some today, but you know what? I'll take it. I maybe I did a poor job. I was reading the comments. Maybe I didn't, I wasn't exuberant enough to tell you all is not lost. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you all three audiences where you should consider what you should consider doing. Now, I had stop losses. I want you guys to understand this. Stop using stop losses just to stop your losses. Use your stop losses to protect your gains when you're green. I want to make that crystal clear, all right? And you don't sell everything because yes, it's true. You lock things in. But there's times when you do sell and get back in. And let's see if we can touch on that. Let's go to what's going on right now. So I was showing you guys this on the S&P 500, right? I was showing you guys this on the NASDAQ. I just pulled it up on the QQQ, right? And here we go. We got the 200-day right here, right? But we are here now. Actually, we wicked down even lower. The last time we was here, same date. You see that? The 3rd of September, 2024, right? And then we had this big run up. Boom. Ran up. Look at that. QQQ. 13%. For those of you that don't know, that's massive, okay? That's Tesla, Nvidia, and all of that going up 30 to 40%, right? And so, but this is the Qs. So this is a little different, right? This is big tech, right? Like 100 of the biggest tech companies, all in one. And so I'm buying. I told you guys I was buying, and I've been buying. Did I time it perfectly at the bottom? Nope. And neither should you. Now, you don't buy every dip. So not buying every dip, I got more cash now to buy. Remember, the lower you buy, the less risk you have. But I'm going to say something that's going to be controversial. You can watch the charts and try to time it perfectly. But the truth be told, if you got time, you could literally go in and just wait, especially on QQQ, especially on VTI, the overall stock market. These are ETFs, especially on stocks like these. But there are some stock that when we are in an area like this, where the stock market is coming, the stock market is like the principal and it wants to look at PEs, right? Long as the stock market was going up, there was things that we can get away with, like Palantir. Okay. And Palantir was an absolute buy even at 80. But now, because of what's going on in the PE, look at that. So it's getting beat down, right? It's getting beat down. So I'm not loading up on that. Those are the ones that I'm going to buy back in when this is all over, okay? Stuff like Palantir. I'm going to buy back in when it's all over, because when the market rebound, it's going to rebound too. But these are the ones that get beat down the most, and big tech gets beat down the most. But just like the S&P 500, for those of you that are new, the 500 top companies, I'm going to get to crypto in a minute. You know, when in doubt, zoom out. Just 6 months ago, we are still green, good people. All right? Year to date, not, right? But a year ago, we're still up. And if you put money, show me where. You can put money anywhere in this chart over the last 5 years. And if you just left it alone, you made money. And that is the point of this video. Just making money. But you just have to establish, where should I get in? I want you to do this with every stock you are considering getting in. And at some point, you just got to get in, right? You just got to get in. So eventually, even those that bought here, those are the ones I'm telling you, you bought at the top, right? Now, you could sell or you can wait. Because I'm going to tell you, this is going to be a V-shaped recovery. Y'all know he crazy. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know he crazy. That's how he got in. Just like he went on these tariff wars, he gonna come one day. We made a deal, right? And the deal is gonna be good for America. Let's just face it. But that V-shaped recovery is gonna be so quick this time. And then either you dollar cost average down, you know, and if you're in the crypto, if you sold all your crypto, you won't be able to chase it, right? So now, yes, I started, like I said, I'm dollar cost averaging back in some of these. I let it come down, and it could come down even further. We're into the 70s, but I'm not putting the big bags in, and I don't have to cut. If we're truly going to go back into a retracement, if we're going to fall by 30% Bitcoin from the highs and come back up, then I don't have to time the bottom, but I got to get in. The pursuit of happiness means we have to pursue this happiness. So look at this. We're in the 7,900. It was 7,800. All right. With Bitcoin, we are down. We're down 8% in the last 24 hours. But this is what I want to show you guys. This is the stock market. This is the fear and greed index. We're in extreme fear. We here, we what? We buy fear, we sell greed. And the truth be told, let's be honest, it's easier to sell here. It's easier, to buy here. It's easier to buy here. It's difficult to buy here. Very difficult to buy here. But you know what? Every single time there's a war, something happens, this winds up being where the buy signal is. So what I'm going to tell you is it may come down even more, but you're going to have to put your big boy, your big girl pants on and just tough through it. You got to make the decision on which one you want. So look at this fear and greed index, right? On that. Well, guess what's happening with crypto? Same thing, trending down towards extreme fear. If you go to another channel, they got Bitcoin in extreme, crypto, should I say, in extreme fear. So you got extreme fear and you got extreme fear. What are you going to do? Okay. And so this is what we're looking at. What are you going to do? I'm telling you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pursue my happiness and I'm going to fight back, because whether you love or hate the guy that's in office now, whether you love or hated the guy that was in office, you got to fight for your money. And you guys remember 2022, we fought all the way through. And what did we do? We made money. Scared money don't make money. So I'm telling you guys right now that some of you guys, you know who you are. Anything I say is not suggestion to buy, hold, to sell. You know who you are. Some of you guys just need to start dollar cost averaging. If you think crypto is not over, which I think is not over, But the reason for my earlier video was to say there may be a little more pain. So I got to tell you guys the entire truth. There may be a little more pain. But the truth be told, if you look at the entire stock market right now, if you look at the entire crypto market right now, it's one thing weighing on them both, and that is the White House. And that not can, it will turn around, because China can't take these tariffs. Mexico can't take the tariffs, right? Up north, they can't take the tariff. Canada, right? And America, we can't take these tariffs. It's going to ruin our economy. Inflation will be too high in all 4 countries. There will be a deal. And the day that deal happens, you're going to wish you had been buying somewhere, whether it's in crypto or, and I'm not even going to go back to that. Let's just talk to you. Whether it's crypto or whether it's stock. Now, on this video, I want you to tell me what you're buying. But I'm going to tell you, it may come down some more. It may come down some more. So like Keenan used to say, don't come crying to me. The pursuit of happiness, you got to fight. So I'm telling you guys, my first investment was 1992. I lost it all because I did not know these principles. Okay? So now here I am today. I made money all through what? 2008. I'm just telling you guys, I made good money through 2008. What happened in 2008? We were in a recession. Listen to this. The onset of war and a recession, the market always bottoms out before it's over. And then the onset of war, the market actually goes down more when the war starts, and it's actually rebound and have bottomed out and rebound. So you should have been buying and not waiting for the war to be over. I think we're going to do that this time. I think we're going to have to not wait for these tariffs to be over, though we could wake up tomorrow and have another red day. I don't know. But all I'm saying is you got to start buying. You got to get back in if you believe in it. Okay. Larry, do you believe in it? Yes. Okay. I had some stop losses set. They triggered. But I have exposure because I'm not 12. I'm not 14. I wanted more money into the ETFs. And that was my way of freeing up money. Okay. So, and then with crypto, my stop losses, 98% of them, 95% of them were in profit, because that's what I do. I use my stop loss to lock in my profits. And that doesn't mean I'm taking my money and running. It just simply means that I'm going to wait to buy back in. So I believe that the stock market is going to have a V-shaped recovery. And before his presidency is over, I believe that the stock market will be even higher than the highs of his presidency. So we have upward room. No one knows how long that's going to take. I don't know. I also believe that as of right now, everything I see, crypto is not over. We're not going into crypto winter, even with this bad news. But if that R word that starts with R and ends with session, if that gets toted around, it's going to spook and scare the stock market, and it's going to spook and scare crypto. I got to tell you guys the truth on both of them. So I'm an optimist, I'm an investor, but I got time. So that's why I'm moving most of mine. You guys already knew it wasn't because of this. I've been telling you from the beginning, my eyes were set on Bitcoin. Okay. Yes, I'm going to have some of these other coins too, just like I've had. All right. But at the end of the day, I'm holding my Bitcoin through this, even through the winter. Why? Because I'm going to be buying through the winter. I'm becoming a maximalist. I'm going to be buying. That's why. All right. So I'm freeing up cash so I can have more Bitcoin, because that's what I want. And then I'm going to have some of these stronger altcoins. Right. Yes. And yes, believe it or not, I'm going to have some XRP, and I'm going to be buying it when it's beat down the most. So I want you guys to let me know, what are you buying and when are you buying? Are you holding? Are you going to be buying later? And what are you buying? I just showed you what I'm buying. All right. So I have my automatic buys on more Bitcoin. That is loaded. I'm loading that right now. I'm not going to wait till we get to 74 or 72. I'm loading that right now because no one knows where the bottom is. We can wake up tomorrow and he could literally say we worked out a deal and then boom, you missed it, because you can't catch it if you don't have anything in the game. So I'm not telling you to stay in, but I'm telling you we could have some more downward pressure. You got to fight. I'm going to leave it right there. All right. The choice is yours. But just remember this. The people that are just getting in, they're rejoicing. Wow. The people that bought at the top, you sweating bullets. I get it, right? The people in the middle, we trying to figure out which way should we go. The choice is yours, but you got to fight. At the end of the day, I'm making money with the big boys because I'm going to move like the big boys. And they don't always get it right. But I can always tell you that if you were buying Bitcoin at 109, you should be looking at it at 79. All right. And the same thing for your good stock. But when it comes to stock markets now, you got to be a stock picker and you need to look at these PEs, because some of these stock are oversold and more of them will become oversold. And you just got to hold your nose and buy. All right. All right, good people. I had to come back with this one. All right. Love you guys. Live, love, laugh, and learn.